everybody, and welcome to a new little type of video on my channel called Game Reveal. Now, for this video today, we are going to, of course, from the title, be reviewing a known game, of course, called Build a Boat for Treasure. Now, it's very hard for you not to hear this game because it's so common and it's on the front page. In fact, when you're new to Roblox, it's often immediately recommended on you. And of course, if you go on YouTube, there's plenty of Build a Boat for Treasures videos. These videos are usually pull in millions of views, especially a few years ago when Build a Boat was extremely popular. So for reasons like this, it's very hard to see the game. Now, we're going to be stepping up some categories. Now, gameplay. The gameplay of Build a Boat for Treasure is pretty basic, I guess. But it does have some more complex stuff. I'm just going to simplify a bit, but you build a boat with the materials you have, and you have to go through obstacles in order to get the treasure at the end. The treasure gives you gold and a golden block. Now, you can use this gold in order to be able to get more blocks, and then you're able to get. Now, as you progress, you don't have to get to a treasure to get more gold, but it gives you the most. So, with that said, you go ahead and build your way in order to get the treasure. You have your gold, and with different amounts of gold, you can get different chests which give you better materials. The better material, the harder it is for an obstacle to be able to completely destroy it. Once basically the in-game health bar, because there's no actual health bar visible, but it has its own health system. But once that health system gets to 0, it will put a particle effect and then delete said object. This causes for over time your boat to get smaller. And if your boat is not good enough, it will completely destroy the boat. Now, there's also mechanics in the game. These can include potions, cannons, shields, TNT, dynamite, etc. Now, stuff like cannons can destroy obstacles, harpoons can attach to different objects, potions. They're mostly all useless. Well, there are some uses, but those are hidden stuff. And the video isn't long enough to go over all the hidden stuff, but there is a hidden stuff section. These can be used in many different ways. For example, the shield, it also gets rid of obstacles. However, the only difference between a cannon and a shield is that the shield over time then it disintegrates and eventually it gets destroyed, as with all the other blocks. So, and you can also connect shields which make them more powerful. So if you're like me and have a ton of them on board, aka I have like 40, you can make a pretty big shield, because the more shields, the bigger it is. That basically consumes the entire map. However, there is a size cap. However, of course, 40 shields is not as strong as you think. You can actually only get around halfway done until it gets broken. So it's best to use it for emergencies in the later sections. Next, we have the quest. In-game quests are pretty common, and you're bound to be able to see the quests. Now, these quests include crowd, target, circle, the ramp, the glue box, the dragon, the mystery box, and of course, the last one, which I forgot the name of. More likely, I can't just look back at the game because this is a commentary of the recording I made due to the last lane having audio bugs. Now, these quests do tend to, of course, be very hard to complete. Stuff like the dragon, it's impossible, basically impossible to defeat the dragon until around mid-game, which is usually by then you still need a team of players to take it down, for them all to use a large amount of the item known as a cannon. These cannons with enough firepower can take the dragon down, and then you get your prize. These quests in particular give you massive prizes, which is why they are super good to be able to get. Now, on to our next section of this detail and graphics and stuff. So, with this, the graphics in the game are pretty decent for an old style type game. While it may seem like your usual game, it's been around for quite a while. This is part of the reason it's more popular, since older games that are around 5 years old tend to be more popular than at your average game. Now, they are pretty good. The terrain itself is pretty blocky and basic. However, they do add detail to the edges, which when I first started playing in 2019, they didn't have. The trees were also pretty basic when I played, but they have been improved since. Overall, it's pretty good, as there's some small details that you might even miss. For that, it's pretty decent detail, and I would say it's pretty good. Of course, stuff like the waddle isn't too detailed, as it's simply just basically a single part for the waddle. However, some stuff does include extra parts, like how the waddle expands when you launch your boat. Now, with that, of course, I would say, okay, first I just want to point this out because I noticed this, but why are some of the trees purple? Like, someone explain, why are the trees purple? It's just odd, and something that I did notice. Now, we're going to start moving on to our next section, but before we do, I would like to announce something that I'm also currently working on a game prototype called The White Rooms. You can check it up on my profile on the time I'm posting it, but 12 hours after posting it, it should be on my group, which will be linked in the description. Now, on to the next thing about the game. Hidden secrets / lore. Now, there's no lore in the game that I know of. The lore section's mostly just for some games that do have it. But so we'll just go ahead and go over secrets. Now, the game has quite a few secrets, and of course, the first secret I'm going to be showing you in this, which is the one you're about to see on screen, is basically a hidden bookshelf and door. Now, using the potions around the room and the lights above the door, you're able to figure out the code to the door. And behind it is a hidden room where you can also get a plushie of the creator that you can actually use to put on your boat as that you can use. As you see by the footage, because there's yellow, red, pink, and blue, green potions. Now, those potions aren't in order, just tells you the colors, which is pretty useless because they're on the door. Because the thing on the door tells you the order, as it goes from left to right. Now using this, you're able to figure out and open up the door. Now you can't get the code wrong, of course, because then you start getting like clones like what's showing on screen. There's also acid that can flood it and jack-o'-lanterns that explode. Another secret is with the potions I mentioned earlier. These potions can be used to unlock a secret room in this one potion area. I forgot at the time of recording this, I forgot how to get in it, which is why it's not on recording. And I forgot where the area is in total. But this area can be used to unlock some more secrets. Use the potions in the correct order, and you're able to unlock the door. Again, it's another code type thing using the potions. The potions of no cost really don't do anything besides that, of course, besides the yellow one, which causes disco lights to turn on, basically. Another secret is the castle. The castle is basically wave defense. Now, the only way to get weapons, it's like wave defense, of course, but you're the one, it's not like tower defense, not like that. Now, the only way to defend yourself in this game is in order to buy weapons in the shop. In the shop, you can buy swords that it can't damage a normal player, but what it can do is be used in nail. So, you can use that to be able to fight them off, and of course you get a gold reward and other weapons. However, I do have noticed that they do suck. They're worse than the basic ones you buy in the shop. Now, for the last secret, I completely forgot, and I don't even know if they removed it, because they might have even removed it. But it's in the area of sand and rocks where the water goes down and goes up. In this area, okay, on screen, if you look at the leaderboard, it has the no swimming sign. That's the place. I believe. I don't know. I forgot because I haven't played this game in a while. But you can drop down and find another secret area there. Again, I forgot the secret area. So yeah. And here is basically me struggling to find out which yellow it is. But anyway, of course, and now on screen you can also see the room that shows. Now, for the RV Battles event, there used to be one of these podiums. I believe it's the one on the left when you enter, like the first left one. You used to be able to move that, and of course you were able to just completely jump down now. And I believe there's more codes, but I don't do research often, so I again don't know. Now, with all of that said, I hope you like this new series. Comment what you like about the game and what game would you like to me review next? And if you have seen my time lapses of me building stuff,